Hello, this is a short video about the bilingual Spanish school which is about to be constructed in Hove Park. 2 points, it's recorded in one take and there is an error. The area of Hove Park to be taken by the playing fields by government regulations is 150,000 square metres. Where am I? Well, I'm in the southeast area of Hove Park and it's Sunday the 11th of August. Not a great day today because it rained heavily in the morning and there are less people using the park than usual this afternoon. Let's just have a little look. There we are. There's one picnic group, another picnic group, kids playing cricket here with a tennis racket. It's well used. The area I'm facing at the moment, there are tennis courts and all-weather football pitch for six-a-side, which is used almost all the time. There's another picnic group in the foreground here. About 6 weeks ago, planning permission for a Spanish bilingual school, and there we are, we've got a Spanish pirate down there, was refused close to Dyke Road near Brighton Hove Sixth Form College. Unceremoniously, that project, in a panic, has been dumped here in Hove Park. I'm going to walk towards the place where it's planned to build this 630 person school and tell you one or two stories about it. In a complete panic, the local council, the school councillors, mainly Spanish, and the construction company, Kia Construction, have looked around for a new site. Space is tight in Brighton and Hove, mainly because we're now surrounded by the South Downs National Park. The area towards which I'm walking, perhaps you could say I'm working as well because I'm trying to save this place. The area towards which I'm walking is the park and recreation maintenance area for Hove Park and all the park facilities in Brighton and Hove. Here's a little map of the park. It's a beautiful place. I've been extraordinarily lucky. Since I was married, I've lived here for 35 years and I've lived within 300 yards at first and now 50 yards of this park secondly. My children have loved this place. In fact, Katie, my eldest, used to come home from holiday and say, "Ah, it's my park," as she came past it. In 1987, over 300 broadleaf trees were brought down in this park by the storm, and thankfully many of those trees are now sort of reaching their adolescent stage and the park looks wonderful again. I'm just approaching the park's maintenance and recreation area, which is closed at the moment. I think if I move backwards you might be able to get a better perspective of it. Right, okay, not very good. I'll try and hold the camera over the fence. Right, the park and recreation area is just around 2 acres. There are over 20 mature broadleaf trees here, and about 10 of the replacements which came down in a hurricane. Now there's something stinky going on here, because I was talked to a couple of parks and recreation people about 2 weeks ago, and they have been forbidden from contesting this process. Last week I went to a meeting of the Friends of Hove Park. There were 3 park wardens there. Before the meeting, the only discussion was about the planning permission for this school and the impact on the area. We were asked to introduce ourselves. The 3 park wardens introduced themselves, and then I did. I said that I was here to talk about the new school. The park warden said that this matter was off the agenda. How can they be Friends of Hove Park if that matter was off the agenda? I've raised 3 objections to the planning permission, the planning application. One of them concerns the construction of playing fields for schools. The planning permission has no provision for playing fields, but by government regulations, the playing fields for this school must be at least 15,000 square meters. The only place suitable for these playing fields is what used to be Hove Rugby Club playing field, which I'm approaching now from a different angle. When we get there, I'll make you an estimation of the size of the playing field here. Now let's say 15,000 square meters is 100 meters by 150 meters. It just sort of happens to be where these people are at the moment. The park usage is enormous. Last Sunday, which was a very fine day, the numbers of people in the park exceeded 500. Right, here we go. Now if you see this bank here behind the picnic group, that's where my children learn to sledge. What will happen, this level area of playing field will be fenced off for use, exclusive use by the school. So the young children have lost their sledging area there. These families have lost their picnic area, and they'll be fenced on grounds of health and safety because of dog's mess and also overusage. I mean, the poor souls that work in this office block behind me, which is the L&G block,